flex. Go hard when my hustle, I don't hold back.
Hola chicas, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In these videos, I will be posting from now on for like the next 4 or 6 videos. Not sure how much it's going to be, but it's going to be a vlog about my journey on building my studio for my business. My parents were so supportive of my business that they were more than happy to lend me their shed and make it into a little office/studio for my work. So when they told me that, I was ready to start working. Here you can see me taking down all of the built-in that came with the shed when we brought the house. It was really dirty, so I had to clean it out, break stuff down. I had to get to work, you feel me? Here we got all the Christmas stuff. I had to organize everything into different containers and bins. That way when I store them away somewhere else, they wouldn't get mixed up or confused. Okay, when it came to picking out the colors, I already knew I had to pick like some sort of pink that would go with my business colors. I didn't want a hot pink nor like a dark pink. I wanted like the perfect peachy but like deep pink. So I found these 2 perfect colors. One is called Hot Gossip and Radiant Rose. They were perfect. Then I went to Home Depot where you normally get your paint. I don't know where y'all get your paint, but I always go to Home Depot. We got the both light pink and dark pink. It was perfect. And yeah, we just waited until it was ready. Here she is, just obviously showing us the sample colors of it, just to make sure it's the right one that we picked out, which it was. I'd say the dark pink is my favorite overall, if I had to choose between the both. So now that we got our paint and everything, the shed was almost empty and ready to get painted once we took down all the shelves that we still had to take down. Here I got my sister helping us. We got all of it down and we're ready to paint. Oh my god, I had the thing to open up the cans of the paint that they gave me, but I left it in my purse and I didn't feel like going back, so I had to improvise. So I just got my primer out, ready to paint, and look how white that is. Like, at first I did think about painting it all white, but I then decided no, it will look too cold and I wanted it to look like a vibe. And we just painted away the whole room with primer. Here's a little video from my Snap story. I had nails, but I had to rip them off because they were annoying. I just couldn't deal with it. And we dipped into our pink. Here it is. One wall was almost done, but that's the overview of how all 3 walls, well, more like 3 walls and a half, were going to be painted. Then it started to hail outside, so me and my sister had to close ourselves in there. It was kind of fun while it hailed in there. But yeah, we took our measurements because our back wall, we wanted it to be our stripe walls, you know, like a Victoria's Secret bag. So we took our measurements, decided to do 7 inches for each length. So we just went along, taped it up. And it was kind of a hard process because we decided to do a hand painted, but there we go. And then we just dipped into our peachy pink color. And it was a pretty cute color once it was on the wall. There's our process of us just finishing up our couple of stripes. I was instantly obsessed with it and I was ready to like keep going. And it was a long process. It took about 2 days, I guess. But once we got it down, we just finished up the edges, making sure it was a straight line. Here's my sister helping us, going in with a small brush. It was a long process because we had to make sure every single detail was captured and fixed up. off the last tape of the final product. We were done with the wall. Here we got the shed door, I guess you could say, off, because we had to get the roof painted. I wasn't gonna leave it like that, so I got my Uncle Pachongo to finish up my ceiling and paint it all white. It was kind of a pain because we didn't notice how it had nails, so he couldn't just roll it on. He had to brush it on, and it was hot in there, but we figured it out. At the end, it was absolutely perfect. I believe the next day we headed over to my dad's friend, who's been a friend to the family for years. He works in carpeting and flooring and all that, so we knew he was the right guy to go to. We had many options from what he was giving us. This was our first option. We didn't know that the first option was gonna be the one we ended up with because we had many options, but I pretty much liked the first one. It was close enough to what I was looking for. There were other nice ones that I would have chosen, but like they were all torn up. Like, what happened? But like, that's what life is. It took us a while to figure out how much we needed because we didn't want to have too much nor too less, but we decided to go with more to be on the safe side than, you know, missing and messing up the whole thing. My dad and I decided to go back, see the first one again, and yeah, we chose to go with it. So we decided which type of border we wanted it. I went with the white one more than a cream one because I preferred it better, and that's what we went with. We decided to go with 10 feet, even though the shed was like, I believe 7 or 8.5, because it really is better to be safe than sorry. If you guys have made it this far into the video, make sure to subscribe while you're here. That way I know that you guys are enjoying this type of content, and I can help you guys by inspiring you to be your own boss babe and open up your own small business. And if you do have a small business and you're here for inspirations, comment down your business and I'll check it out. Don't forget to link it in the comments. We just rolled it up and headed to the car and put our materials away to head home. If y'all live in the area of Lakehurst, New Jersey, y'all should really go check them out and ask for Wayne, because he's really the plug, I swear he is. We got to the shed, we laid it out, we had more than enough, perfect. And then he just did his thing and decided to borders. His measurement was on point too. He would cut them and it would come out to the exact fit, and it was perfect. And here's the final product. Stay tuned for part 2 coming soon. Bye, chicas.
I'm on mine. If you haven't noticed, I've been on my focus, picking on my slack off days I don't know what to do with. I need a vacation, slow down all emotions, somewhere on a boat.